First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wei-Yin Chen gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, if you're wondering why he's had a good year, it points to one number for me. They're batting under 250. Everybody, righties, lefties, switch hitters, whoever's coming at him. And when you're able to keep that number under 250, you're giving your team a chance to win games. And we'll see if he can do that in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Center fielder.
And we are set for baseball here this evening. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace. What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want.
Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Career numbers against Chen. Comes in with 6 hits in 16 tries. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Number 7, Michael Franco.
Digging in, Michael Franco. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Jared Eichhoff will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, I'm really excited to watch this guy pitch today. He was an all-star the first half of the season. He's having a terrific year. He's one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. So I want to see how he sets hitters up and is able to put them out and have such great success this season.
Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. These Phillies, Harold, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game. Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. Here comes the first pitch. Hit well on the ground to first. Joseph picks it up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Standing in, Ken Griffey Jr., who comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
This is pulled into right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now a move over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing in the Miami first. We played an inning in South Florida. No score on the show. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph.
Leading off
Career
for
numbers
Philadelphia.
against Chen,
First baseman,
3 for
number
10.
19,
He's taken him deep
Tommy
once.
Joseph.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One and one. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Here's Michael Saunders now. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Andres Blanco.
Stepping up now, Andres Blanco. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Giancarlo Stanton.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 46 now for him on the season, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Striding in, Justin Bour. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
Justin Bour.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Phillies line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
Batting sixth.
And I'm looking at third base at Michael Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. One out, nobody on. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Martin Prado now, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play. So the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now another 2-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Yeah, and just 1 pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Drilled on the ground to short. Blanco is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. It kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in, Cameron Rupp. Career numbers against Chen, 2 for 9. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 home. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Now at the plate, Jared Eichhoff. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in, Wei-Yin Chen. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway.
Wei-Yin Chen.
First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So one gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. Digging in for his second at bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
Hit hard to short. A dive. He's got it. The throw to first. Got him. The defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Here it comes, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The 0-1 delivery. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Junior awaits the 1-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Kendrick is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number
So with the
27,
fly out there coming on the fastball,
Giancarlo
seems like an
Stanton.
appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the game, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them pay for their mistake. He's been doing this all year long.
Now batting.
At the
First
plate,
baseman.
Justin Bohr.
Justin
0 for 1 for him
Bohr.
here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Drilled right back up the middle, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take
Now
it back
batting.
up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
JT Realmuto.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. From the stretch. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Full count. Here it comes. And another foul ball.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
Tapped down the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Prado. He reached on a single in his first try. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
That was the 63rd pitch in 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
1-0 pitch on the way. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-1. First and second now, one man out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
And, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
At the plate, Alexi Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher. I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Wei-Yin Chen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Here comes another 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. One for the Marlins on the solo shot. We played 4. It's now 2-0 Miami. At the plate, Tommy Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Tommy Joseph.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. So striding in, Andres Blanco.
Shortstop.
First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. A little tapper. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks at a curveball called for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch hit down the line at first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
in is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Stepping in now, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
He pulls this one into right, and a base hit there as Junior's aboard. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Michael Marriott is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Michael Marriott.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. 2-1. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lifted the other way out to left center. Herrera's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Marlins get a run in the inning on this home run from Christian Yelich. 5 innings complete. It's 3-0 Miami. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Howie Kendrick. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.